Hello, welcome back to Planet Dawn. I'll let you know right up front that my wedding storyline has been postponed, but I'm feeling so incredibly festive this year, so I wanted to jump right into my Christmas crafts. This holiday season, I'm working on a series of Christmas room boxes inside of like books essentially, and I'm calling this series Days of Christmas Past, Present, and Future. There are 4 books in the series, and I am enjoying this project so much so far. Let's get into it. So I'm using different Christmas aesthetics to explore my feelings for this season. Building room boxes is usually the most difficult part of any project. Building 4 room boxes at one time definitely had its challenges. This is obviously a derivative of other crafters' bookbinder rooms. I did spring for quality foam board for this project because I know it needed to hold up to being opened and closed on scored lines. I wanted to get all the books done before I filmed this first video so I could just dial in and focus on decorating one box at a time for the weeks following. I also did a mock-up of the inside of each box to make sure everything would fit. Decorating the outside of each book did not go as planned. The original plan was to use wrapping paper for each book and colored paper bags for each spine. Wrapping paper was surprisingly expensive this year, and I could not find any paper bags that were large enough to cover the entire 15-inch spine. So I set about using what I had around the craft room. I covered volumes 3 and 4 with contact paper I had on hand. I had this pretty soft jewelry box liner that I used to cover volume 2, and I only ended up using wrapping paper on volume 1, and it was dollar store wrapping paper. Each book ended up being covered in an intricate and distinct way. I was inspired by antique books. I also included modern touches like a little synopsis for the back of each book, with printer labels and barcodes. I wanted each book to have a closure and a decorated spine. I have only attached the closure to volume 1 so far. I used this simple green velvet ribbon and secured it with D-rings. I needed to be able to lay the books flat as I build the inside, and I realized after I attached the ribbon to volume 1 that the closure prevents me from being able to lay the books flat. The plan for the inside of each book was for it to be a standalone scene, so then I could decorate it for Christmas. That way I could use it for other things in the future as need be. I don't really have the time or the space to make one-time use sets. The inside of each book was supposed to have a similar layout. So each book is about 15 inches tall and roughly 18-inch sides for each side of the book. Then there's a folding closure area that I even added a little fake pages effect to in the area opposite the spine. Each book has a fireplace, a window, and of course there's space for a tree. I picked up a few chandelier ornaments, so each room has one, and I do plan on making at least one of the chandeliers. One of the most challenging aspects of this project was getting all the attached bits to fit in the book when it was closed. I made most of the furniture removable, and the basic aspects of each room are permanent. I have a large bucket of decor options for each theme, and I'm looking forward to seeing how each of them turns out. I brought in all the old Christmas craft boxes as well because who knows, there might be some winners in there. I'm seriously loving this entire idea so much that I'm thinking about doing another series in the spring where I take some of my old sets and consolidate them into books for easier storage. Let me know what you think about this project. If you haven't already, I hope you take some time to like and subscribe. Please check back with me for Volume 1, Christmas Past, and I hope you enjoy this short intro to my upcoming Christmas series, Days of Christmas, Past, Present, and Future, and I thank you so much for watching.